Woo! It's been a month! Pony Nation! Wait, actually, no, wait, it's been 2 months. Sorry, I missed the month there due to internship, graduation, and just me being lazy. Actually had an idea for a video, scrapped it, might come back to it later. But, as you guys know, because I say this in every video, Sunset's one of my favorite characters. But as I've said time and time again, she is by far not the most interesting. No, there are so many really messed up but interesting characters, and there's one character that is so manipulative, it's amazing to think she's supposed to be the good guy. Who am I talking about? Is Luna, with her constant disappearances during important battles? Or Celestia, quietly pulling strings from behind the scenes while playing the weak, helpless princess? Actually, it's neither. The real anti-hero, the real manipulator, is Twilight Sparkle. But to explain why it's Twilight Sparkle, we're gonna have to take a trip over the pond, or more precisely, through the mirror. Twilight Sparkle, as we've seen time and time again, has an unhealthy relationship with Princess Celestia. Not one of mother and daughter, not one as friends, but one as teacher and student, past the time when they should be one. You see, Twilight Sparkle may put so much into grades and tests because Celestia praised her when she scored well, and did well. And depending on the level of contact Twilight maintained with her parents, this may have been what she learned to be as love. Think that's far-fetched? Think about the spoiled kids in the world. They learn that love is with material things, and that that's what true love is. Or people who learn that sex, and sex alone, is what love is. Twilight was taken away to be Celestia's prize student at a very young age. We hardly ever see Twilight's parents, and the thought of failing one quiz sends Twilight into a hysterical fit. It's never her parents that she's worried about disappointing. It's the princess. We see her go through some of the most intense loops to get her praise. But nothing is worse than the Equestria Girls series. Sunset Shimmer's connection with Celestia is being blocked by Twilight Sparkle. Think about it. Twilight is the only one to have contact with Sunset. Whatever she says is taken as law, essentially. There are some people that believe Celestia herself doesn't want anything to do with her, but when Twilight first comes back from the mirror, the very first question that Celestia has is about Sunset. It wasn't about if Twilight was okay. It wasn't anything to do with her well-being, but it was about Sunset Shimmer. Even after stealing the crown, even after running away from her, disobeying her, the very first question that Celestia has is about her former student. And let's take a step back. Why didn't Twilight take Sunset with her? She left her friendless in a world without magic, with no family. What kind of princess of friendship leaves someone like that, when all they had to do was simply bring them along with them? But instead, she's left in a world alone, with a group of friends that aren't really her friends. Twilight also holds the book. She's the only one with contact with Sunset. She can relay messages to Celestia, but Celestia doesn't have the book. It wouldn't be hard for Twilight to figure out a way to get the book, and from the looks of it, seems like a lot of her memorabilia from that time is scattered, because why is the mirror in the Crystal Empire? The Crystal Empire wasn't the original castle. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense for it to be in the Everfree? Or since we're thinking that Sunset Shimmer isn't that old, shouldn't it just be in Canterlot? Why is it all the way in the Crystal Empire? It seems like a lot of her memorabilia is being shifted around. Maybe she simply finds the memories too hard. We also see that Twilight isn't necessarily a goody-goody. She does have some evil in her, hinted at by Midnight Sparkle. And we also know that it's still a lingering thing, just like Nightmare Moon, as in the most recent movie coming up here, Legend of the Everfree, it's one of the key plots. Twilight may simply see Sunset as a threat. It's kind of like getting a new baby brother or sister. You believe that your parents' love is going to have to be divided between you two. And imagine how much attention would be given to Sunset. The long-lost student returned. There's a lot of reasons as to why Celestia would shower her with praise or shower her with at least affection, especially in the later series. But even after saving the world multiple times, she's not invited back ever. And when Sunset was at her lowest, and I mean her lowest, during the whole Anonymous arc of the Friendship comics, Twilight does nothing to help her. Almost as if she enjoys the times when she fails. Rainbow Rocks, she wanted to be the one to save it. She wanted to be the one to save the day because that's all she knows herself as the one who wins and the one who is the main character. Having someone else steal her thunder like that would solidify her position of never reintroducing Sunset to Celestia. So yeah, Twilight's kind of a cunt, mate. But hey, that's just my headcanon theory. Let me know what you guys think down below. There's a lot of things that I left out that I could have put in, but I think this is enough, at least to get the conversation going. So, let me know what you guys think down below. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for Sunset Shimmer to be reintegrated into the actual show, but it seems like Twilight's gonna cockblock. So as guys, it's been Faith or Moliminous. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and click subscribe if you're not already to join the herd today. And I'll see you guys next time whenever I make next.